There are few more screen components which we should discuss. So I will be adding another section down here concerning the medical history. Okay. Here I can keep, now under this section I will use this text component. So this is very useful. You can use it anytime you want some input from the user in the text format. So this time I want the student to specify any medical conditions. Okay, so if any medical conditions are there, then I want the student to provide the details. If you have any serious medical condition. So I'm giving this help text. Please provide details if you have any serious medical conditions. Okay, that's it. So this is the text I have added. Now I can talk about the radio buttons. Let's see how it works. So in radio buttons, just give it a label. Just give it a label. Please select the appropriate option. Data type is either you can keep text, number, currency, boolean or date. So I'll go with the text. And again, radio options are also working with the choice. So we have seen that for checkbox group, for radio buttons and for pick list, for these three components we have to create choice. So first choice which I can add is in the API name you can write medical condition option 1 and give it a label. Give it a label saying color blindness issues. Okay, that's it. Then add another choice. Medical option 2, had surgery in last 2 years. You can add another choice. Medical option 3. That's it. We have these three options added, and I can select whether user should be able to use multiple options or not. I'm keeping it to no. Okay, and done, and save, and then run it. So this phone is the mandatory value. Just give it a value and then click on next. Here you can see under medical history a text box is available. This is the tooltip. Under medical history there is a section to add any medical condition along with the tooltip message, and below it you can see some radio buttons and you can select any one button at a time. Okay, now it is not making sense to select one button at a time. You want to make it more than one. So radio buttons are restricted to keep only one choice, and as per our options it is not making much sense to keep as the one choice, because a person could be colorblind as well as may have surgery in last 2 years, at the same time can be physically challenged. So if I go back to my flow, so coming back to our flow, you can see in the radio buttons when you click on this section there is an option to configure the choices. Now if I enable multiple options and I move it to yes, you will see that radio buttons category will change to either checkbox group or multi-pick list. Checkbox group we have already seen, so let's keep it multi-select pick list this time and mark it done and save and run it once again. Since phone is the required value, I can just give some value, and this time you can see it is coming as a multi-select pick list. This UI is not really very friendly. You can also do the multiple selection with the help of keeping this with the help of shift key and the arrow key pressing together. Okay, so if I select these three and I write some medical condition, let's say spine injury, and I click on previous, okay, and then come next, so my changes will remain there, my selection will also stay there that I have selected these three. If I select only the first one and then I go previous and then click on next, then my selection will show only the first option.